it's been for me so astounding to see, the transformation that you've been through, and just how miraculous it has been for you, and just how it's even changed your countenance, like just even the way you look at people. Like it's definitely changed something very profound about you. So
well, maybe because I've been reading a little of your brother's book, maybe there's more light, more spirit in my system now than matter. That would be good.
That would definitely be good.
That'd be good.
Yeah. It's good to keep a balance. You need a nice balance.
Yeah, but now I see, the sparkle in somebody's eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Now I see that, that sparkle, that's the light, that's the spirit that you see in someone's eyes.
No,
when they're inspired, right?
Yeah, and I think you're right. You're right also that as you move forward, you become sensitive, or you have a capacity to see things in the world and in others that you couldn't see before, that it was there, but the capacity to discern spirit, you could say, it's a good way to understand it, is something that you find even in spiritual texts. You have the sense even that someone, these great monks, that people that have lived for a very long time in prayer and ascetic practice, they can see through you, right? They meet people, they look at you, and they can see you. You can't hide from them. They can see all the light and all the darkness in you, and you wonder, like, how is that possible? But then, sometimes we have those little experiences ourselves where you look at someone and you see, like you said, you can see that sparkle, or you can see it. You almost see as if there's like some stone on the person that's just weighing them down, and you don't necessarily know why, but you can see the darkness kind of pressing down on them. Mm-hmm. And it's not, we're using metaphorical language, obviously, but it's a real experience that I think everybody has to a certain extent. And you see that in the Bible, it says someone's countenance is fallen, right? Someone's, mm-hmm. You see in their expression that they're, so that's definitely a spiritual capacity that we have. And that as you, let's say, develop your own spiritual practice and as you come closer to God, then that will become more and more, people will become more transparent to you. That's for sure.
Huh. Yeah. Well, when in the meet and greet where I'm shaking hands with people, many of those people are inspired and they are light, they're bouncy and light. They're not really plodding. They're not plodding. They're bouncy, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful to see that.
It's encouraging. It's encouraging because
mm-hmm.
sometimes we get a sense as everything is kind of going to hell. I have that sense way too often these days. But mm-hmm. So meeting someone that has that inner light and that exactly that lightness it's infectious too, in a good way. It transmits itself. You get encouragement from seeing someone that is going in the right direction. So
yes, that's for sure.
That's great.
Yes, the things in the world are worrisome for sure. And I don't know. Well, I just pray for everyone, actually. That's what I do. I don't know what to do, so I just pray for everyone. Everyone. Absolutely. Every player. I pray for them all.
Yeah, that's great.
Right? Because the only way through this is up. So we got to find the up wherever we can find it.
Yeah. And we sometimes we can get lost in what's going on the big scale, and it's dangerous mm-hmm. because there's, like you said, often there's not a lot we can do. And so it can drag us away from what's really happening, which is these relationships that we're in right now.
Yes.
Our families are, and I'm as guilty as anybody of that. Sometimes
mm-hmm.
I'm online and I'm on Twitter, which is the worst. On Twitter is the devil. It's so bad.
It is, isn't it?
So bad. Like it'll just drag the life out of you, just suck it out of you. And then I go back upstairs and my wife is there. She's a human. She's the love of my life. And I'm like, and I'm in my space and she notices. Sometimes she's like, you're not there. You're just not here. If you're not here, then we can't have this relationship. You have to come back. So yeah, it's good to it's good to be aware of that and to realize that the impact we can really have is in the lives of the people around us, in our families, in our in our churches, in our communities. That's where we can actually have some real transformational impact. But to get lost too much in the big abstract stuff is sometimes a ploy to move us away from ourselves.
Yes, true.